All right, drone video for a very special tract at the Jesse James project, 20 acres. Um, this is tract 10, I guess, but it's a 20-acre tract. Has a wide level ridge right through the middle of it, and I think in about a minute we've got a topo map and an aerial map spliced in, and we'll show you how it sits. But the way it lays is just amazing. You've got the large power line easement with the road kind of running diagonally toward the west side. It goes to just about up to that field on the left, and it does not include that field on the left, but it goes just right about up to that, and then from there, that'll be the west side. So as we're looking to the north, it goes off to the right, and here comes that aerial map, so it might make more sense. There we go. So you can see the dashed line, that's the road easement. The cleared area is the power easement. That's where the drone just took off. So west of the power line, you've got that small section. As you go east from there, the property's basically all wooded other than that power line easement itself. There's a large, wide ridge that goes east from the power line right through the middle of the property, drops off as you get to the edges. There we go. So I mean, this thing is just tailor-made for an excellent view or a site, to have that much of a wide level area on a property in the Ozarks. Especially this area of the Ozarks is really impressive. The way it drops down from the edges of that ridge toward the east side, toward the south side, that means you've got the potential for an unbelievable view. And let's have a look at this. This is an early spring drone video. Maybe 30% of the leaves are out, and that's on the areas where the leaves are out. When you've got sloped areas, where you got lower areas where it gets a little colder in the evenings and the mornings, those leaves haven't even begun to come out yet when this video was taken. So we're kind of drifting easterly as we look northerly at the property. You can see that wide level ridge, just awesome. Those bright white trees you see are the dogwoods. Those are the first to come out. You can see now as we get toward the east side of the property where it's dropping off, which is what's going to give you that potential for an awesome view. You can see Mill Creek toward the lower right corner, so you potentially have a view of the creek, or at a minimum the valley by the creek. So now we're looking westerly. You can see that. I mean, you can see that huge wide ridge area, and then you can see how it slopes down on the edges from there. Looking off to the left, you can see where that sloped area, those trees haven't even started to leaf out because it does get colder overnight. So you can kind of view this as a topo map, and where it starts to get level, higher and level, is where the leaves are. So going westerly, right in the middle of that gigantic ridge. Probably some natural trails and clearings on this property. Absolutely phenomenal for hunting, for deer hunting, for turkey hunting. Just great out here. And this property in particular, having that much level area and being mostly wooded, going to be excellent for deer and turkey. Looking to the north there, you can see on those hillsides in the distance where the leaves haven't even started to come out yet, because it is cooler on those hillsides in the evenings and the mornings. Gorgeous area. I mean, really just pure Ozarks. A lot of ups and downs, which is why it's so unusual to have a huge wide ridge like this on this property. Looking east, you can see the valley by Mill Creek right there. This location is phenomenal for recreation, and at the same time, you're not that far out of some very usable towns. The little town of Dixon, Missouri is less than 5 miles to the northwest. You go south, you get to I-44, and you've got Rolla just a few miles to the east. You've got St. Robert and Waynesville going to the west. You're within 5 miles of the Gasconade River, which is a hugely popular river for fishing and I'm sure canoeing and all that stuff. We're looking down on the property. We didn't see any signs of recent logging out here. So I mean, thousands of mature trees on this property. Going to be mostly hardwood, mostly red oak, white oak, hickory trees. as well as probably a dozen or more other species of tree out here. So of course the white-tailed deer hunting is great, but the turkey hunting is unusually good in this area as well. In fact, this property is right up by the area out here that the guys call, I think, Turkey Hill, because they are continually seeing wild turkey right in this area. You do want your side-by-side or your four-wheeler to get to this tract, and you can check the listing page for all the details on that, but I mean it's really a nice setup for recreation, for camping, for hunting, for all that good stuff. So big property. We got to see some of it from the air. I mean, ultimately you'll want to explore it on foot, and I'm sure you'll find some cool surprises out here. Beautiful tract. If you have any questions, give us a shout. We would love to talk to you.